everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today I am bringing you the much anticipated Too Faced Gingerbread Spice Palette review. Yay! I also have the Too Faced Gingerbread Girl Melted Matte to show you, and the Sweet Smell of Christmas Melted Matte set to show you guys as well. So if you're ready, then I'm ready, so let's get started. Okay, I have to be real with y'all. It's been that kind of morning. It's been a 2 cup of coffee type of morning. I was going through the gigs yesterday and just didn't want to do anything. So now it is Friday at 10 minutes to 1 in the afternoon and I'm filming. But this video is getting up today. Just be patient. I decided not to do an eyeshadows in tea with this palette because this palette has been highly anticipated since you guys found out that I got it. I've had it for about a week and a half now, and I'm just now getting to it because I wanted to get my September favorites out of the way. And yeah, so I am now bringing this to you. Also, I didn't want to do eyeshadows in tea because I have not only the Gingerbread Girl Melted Matte to show you, but I also have the Sweet Smell of Christmas Melted Liquid Lip Set to show you as well. We do have new family members, so first off we want to say welcome. For those of you who are not familiar with me yet, my name is Leah Garrett and I am a cruelty-free makeup and beauty reviewer. I am also a plus-size beauty and a PNH and ITP fighter. If you want to know more about those two diseases, there are videos down below where you can check that out. So let's go ahead and start talking about some gingerbread spice. I am really stoked to be showing you guys this palette. I hear it's been a hot seller so far. I received word about this palette, I think it was about a month before it got released. My bestie Tabitha, hey girl, she messaged me on Facebook and woke me up in the middle of the night to show me pictures of this palette, and I was like, oh, when I saw it. So I went over to Trend Moods page and saw the pictures, and I knew right away I had to have it. But yeah, let's go ahead and bust this open. The little booklet they have inside is on the floor somewhere. I bought this big desk to stop having stuff fall on the floor, but I still have stuff falling on the floor. So I guess it just comes with my territory. Okay, I really like the packaging on this. It is in their classic tin packaging. The design is so cute. It really does remind me of a gingerbread house. And I like how they didn't just go with like just a regular gingerbread. They did gingerbread spice. So it's got a little oomph to it. But this is what she looks like inside. You have the design all around the mirror that is the same as the design on the front of the tin. And these are the shades. So pretty. It says it smells like gingerbread. I can't tell. It smells like vanilla to me, but then my nose is just wonky today. I don't know. It smells like vanilla to me. It smells more like vanilla. The hubster smelled the gingerbread, but I couldn't. It said this is what it looks like. You get, I'm trying to hold it up, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 matte shades. Let me get in the frame here. I'll show you again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 matte shades. And then you have 9 shimmers, metallics, and glitter shades as well. It is a very, very diverse palette. I have noticed that with this palette, you can not only do like a simple natural look, but you can like spice it up, gingerbread spice it up with a pop of color. It's got an orange in here. It's got a hot pink. Well, not a hot pink, but it's got a pink in here. It's got your purples. You can do so much with this palette. I did use this palette today for my look. So let's go ahead and start swatching. Before we start swatching, I do want to notice one thing I just saw on this. The Gingerbread says, "Bite me" underneath it. That is too cute. Alright, we're going to go across this first row right here. We have the first four are powdered sugar, spiced eggnog, gumdrop, and gingerbread. I used powdered sugar as my base. I did use spiced eggnog as my halo color. I have not done a halo eye in like forever. So I was like, let's do a halo eye today. So I did use those two shades. I did not use gumdrop and gingerbread. So let's go ahead. These mattes feel so good. I was like really impressed with them. There is quite a bit of kickback with the mattes, but I really didn't notice any type of fallout with the matte shades that I used. This is what they look like on my fingers. No primer on my hand as always. That is one swipe. I did have to wet my brush to get some more intense pigment with spiked eggnog, but it does look beautiful. I did use my finger as well, excuse me, and it worked just as good. All right, let's see if we can blend out gingerbread and gumdrop. Oh yeah, gumdrop's a tad bit patchy, but it looks like it can be blended out really well. And you can't really see powdered sugar because it's a base shade and it's going to look like my hand. We are taking swatches off today with the Ulta Beauty On The Go Makeup Remover Towelettes. My favorite right now. Alright. I do have a little bit of stainage from the gumdrop shade on my finger. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Alright. Next two shades we are going to swatch are Warm and Toasty and Ooh Burn. You know what Ooh Burn sounds like? Reminds me of? It reminds me of that 70s show whenever they did a burn and Kels was like, Ooh Burn! And these two are metallic shades. They feel very nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. That's what they look like on my finger. Okay. Palette, what are you doing? One swipe. This shade Warm and Toasty kind of reminds me of Chocolate Gold from the Chocolate Gold palette. It might be a little bit more warm though. But those shades are beautiful. There's no glitter in these ones. There are some shades that do have glitter in it, and I will, you know, of course, show you guys and let you guys know as we move along. All right. Next row. This row right here, we have Frostbite Me, Lookie at My Cookie, which is a very cute name. I really do like that name. Spice is Nice and Oh Snap. I used Frostbite Me in my inner corner and my brow bone, and I used Lookie at My Cookie as my transition shade, and it was so nice. Frostbite Me is, when I used it, because it is a shimmer shade, but you really have to work with it in order for it to show up. I mean, you can see it in my inner corner, but I had to, oh snap, had some kick up. I had to like work to get it to show up. I mean, I wet my brush. I went in with my finger. It took some work to get it to show up. But that's what it looks like on my fingers. Let's go ahead and swatch it. Because see, you can see it in the light, and it has like this like peachy reflex to it. It's a gorgeous color. It's just very hard to work with. And Lookie at My Cookie is so pretty, and it builds up so nicely. If you can see it right here, up there near my brow bone. Pumpkin Spice looks nice. Is that what it's called? No, Spice is Nice. I said Pumpkin Spice. Spice is Nice looks nice, and Oh Snap looks nice as well. Oh Snap looks a little bit patchy though. Oh Snap is a matte, but it looks like it's got like a glitter finish to it. And I'm going to take these swatches off and I'll be right back. Okay, the next two shadows I want to swatch are Bake It Till You Make It and Spice of Life. These two are metallic shades. They feel so good. That's what they look like on my fingers. Still no primer on my hand. I don't want to get accused. Ooh. Spice of Life didn't want to hang on there at the end. There we go. Okay. Did not want to hang on at the end. Those are very pretty. Very pretty metallic shades. And the last row we have down here, we have Sugar Daddy Figgy Pudding, which I used to deepen up my crease and put on my lid. Hot Toddy Reindeer Paws Gingerbread Latte, which I used in my crease, and Spiced Rum. So the first four we're going to do are Sugar Daddy, Figgy Pudding, Hot Toddy, and Reindeer Paws. These mattes just feel amazing. Ooh. Reindeer Man feels a little chalky. And like I said, you are going to get kickback. I did get a lot of kickback in the palette. I did get a lot with Figgy Pudding and with, oh, I ain't even talking about Gingerbread Latte yet. That's what they look like on my finger. See what I mean? A lot of kickback. Still got kickback on my finger. It's crazy. Okay. Hot Toddy does not want to cooperate. Hot Toddy, you can't really see it on camera. It looks just like a red shimmer on red metallic on camera. But in person, it is like this red, brown, gold hybrid color. It is so pretty. You can't really see it on, well, maybe you could see it on camera. On camera, it looks more red, but in person, it is, oh, so gorgeous. So gorgeous. I'm going to tell you right now, Figgy Pudding was a little bit hard on the brush to use. I couldn't really swipe the pigment or the shadow. I had to like kind of press it, then blend it out. So I couldn't really swipe it on my eyes. And can't really see Sugar Daddy because it's on the same shade as my hand. So, and the last two shades we have are Gingerbread Latte and Spiced Rum. I did use Gingerbread Latte, as I stated, in my crease, and I did get some kickback with it when I was getting on the brush. Spiced Rum has a lot of glitter in it. It is a metallic with glitter, and it's really, it feels really chunky, and it looks chunky too. As you can even see it on my finger, you can see the chunkiness on my finger. Gingerbread Latte and Spiced Rum. Oof. That, and it doesn't really perform all that well. I think this is Gingerbread Latte. Gingerbread Latte is actually really good. It was really pigmented and it worked like a dream. But Spiced Rum, I think it just has too much going on, so it's not going to work right. Like, it can't decide if it wants to be a metallic or a glitter. So it just has too much going on, and when you have too much going on in a shadow, it tends to fall flat, and it feels horrendous. That's the one shade I think they could have done without. So those are the swatches for the palette. Now I am going to get the lipsticks ready, and we're going to talk about those. Now we are going to dive into the lippies. Okay, I'm going to stop. I am going to talk about the one that I am wearing, and it is the Melted Matte in Gingerbread Girl. This right here, it is so comfortable. on the lips. It's just, I have always liked Too Faced's Melted Matte formula because it's just, it feels amazing. By now, if I was wearing like Wet n Wild or, what's another one? I can't remember off the top of my head. If I was wearing like a Wet n Wild lippy, I would have a bunching up at the corners of my lips because I've been talking so much. I don't have that with this. And it's just, oh, it's so good. And this one, I actually smell the gingerbread in this one. They also have, oh, it smells so good. They brought back the one from last year. You can only get it on Too Faced's site, though. I think it was called Gingerbread Man. It's either Gingerbread Man or Gingerbread Boy. They brought that one back. I didn't get that one last year. But as you see it on my lips, I'm going to also do a swatch for you. Very opaque, very easy to work with. It is very, very pretty. The smell does last quite a bit because I have had it on for about 20 minutes right now and I can still smell it. So if you're very sensitive to smells, I wouldn't use a lot of this. But that's what it looks like. It is a gorgeous color. I love these types of colors. I love the type of warm brown, red colors. They're just so pretty. Alright, now that we got Gingerbread Girl all the way, let's go ahead and talk about this set. I already took it out. This is the Sweet Smell of Christmas Treats Liquefied Lipstick Set. You get 4 melted mattes. They're the minis, and you get 0.1 fluid ounces of product. And this is what they look like. They are so cool. And it looks like they have like an arrangement of colors. So the first one I'm going to swatch for you guys. This one is pumpkin spice. And it's supposed to smell like pumpkin spice. Or is it? Yeah, pumpkin spice. Ooh. It smells like pumpkins and nutmeg. It really does. Ooh, this is pretty. This is like a very pretty burnt orange pumpkin color. If you are not a fan of Jeffree Star, but you really liked his pumpkin pie shade, this is your dupe right here. Unfortunately, they don't sell it by themselves, but for the price that they're selling this for, I think it's really great. And we'll talk prices in a minute. But this is pumpkin spice. That's really pretty. Please pardon my bottom gums. I got hematoma. Alright, next one we have. It is a nude, and it is called Sugar Cookie. I think these minis are really nice because you could put them in your purse or your bag or whatever and just take them with you. This smell is very overwhelming. I don't smell sugar cookie, I smell frosting. But it is very overwhelming. Ooh, this is pretty. I like this, and y'all know me, I'm not a fan of nudes. That's a real pretty nude. I like more, y'all know I like more brown nudes than pinky nudes. But that is really, really pretty. Alright, next one we got is Cinnamon Bear. And of course we have to have a red. Yeah, y'all know I love my reds. I can't really smell it. I don't smell the cinnamon in it. There's no smell to it. It doesn't even have a chemical smell to it. There's just no smell. Oh, this is so pretty. I can't even smell it. Okay. I smelled it on my hand. It's very faint. It is a very faint cinnamon smell. I smelt it when I just swatched it on my hand. It is a very faint cinnamon smell. That is so pretty. This reminds me of Jeffree Star's Wifey. If you liked Wifey but didn't want to pay that price for it, or you don't like Jeffree Star, this is a good dupe for it. I don't have many of his nudes because I'm not a big nude person, so I wouldn't know what this would be a dupe of. If you guys know, put it in the comments below if you have a Jeffree Star shade like this. Alright, and the last one we have is Hot Buttered Rum. That smells like buttered rum. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to catch my breath. While it's got that buttered rum smell, it smells too artificial, so it's not a pleasant smell. So let's swatch it. I got swatches. I got swatches everywhere. Let's swatch it right here. Ooh, this is pretty. I like this color. I don't know if I can deal with the smell though. There's Hot Buttered Rum right there. Really pretty. So those are the swatches, excuse me, of the Melted Mattes for their Christmas line. Because these were more marketed towards their Christmas, but I bought both of them because I wanted them. So I'm going to wash this off and we'll talk about my final thoughts, prices, and where you can purchase. Alrighty, now it's time for my final thoughts and prices and where you can buy it. The Sweet Smell of Christmas collection set. This set right here is $25, which I think it is a great price for it. You get 4 liquid lipsticks. They're minis. You can take them on the go. They're so pretty. The payoff is nice. As you saw, it just had one swipe opaqueness. They feel comfortable. They feel great. It's just, it's a really good set. I really do recommend getting this set if you don't have shades like this and you want shades like this, but you don't want to pay the price of a full bottle of liquid lipstick. Highly recommend this. You can get this set at Ulta and Sephora. It is currently sold out on Beautylish and Too Faced's site. I'm not sure when they're going to restock those on those 2 sites, but they do have the option where you can put in your email and you will get notified once it's back in stock. So yeah, that's the liquid lippy set. You can get it at Ulta and Ulta and Sephora for $25. The Gingerbread Girl Melted Matte, she is $21. I love this as well. It is so gorgeous. I see me wearing this a lot this season. It's comfortable. It actually tastes good too. It has a little bit of a taste to it. So yeah, I'm terrible. But I highly recommend this. This is a really good shade for the fall. Like I said, it's $21. You can get it at Ulta and at Too Faced's site. It is sold out at Sephora, but you can't get it on Beautylish. I don't even think they... No, they did have this because I bought it. I bought this whole set. I bought everything on here off Beautylish, but I guess you can't get this anymore. So you can get it on Too Faced's site. You can get it at Ulta for $21. This bad boy. Okay, I love this palette. Absolutely love it. But if you have shades that are exactly like this and you feel like you have to have this palette, get it. If you have shades like this and you feel like you don't need it, don't buy it. I understand it having nice packaging and it being, you know, scented is a plus, but I don't want you guys to start spending unnecessary money on items that you already have if it's already working for you. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, if this is something that you want, by all means, go get it. If you have shades like this, if you want to have this palette, if you feel like you need it in your collection, by all means, go get it. And if you don't have it, you definitely need to get it. But if you have shades like this in your collection, I wouldn't rush out to buy it, considering it is a $49 palette. Yeah, that's the price of it. It is $49. You can currently get it at Ulta and Sephora. It is sold out both on Beautylish and Too Faced's website. Like I said before, they do have a place where you can get notified when it does get back in stock. I have heard that once Too Faced puts it in stock, it sells out immediately. So my best bet, probably get it from Ulta or Sephora. But But I do highly recommend it. It is a great palette. I do see myself using this a lot during the season. And that is all that I have for you guys today. Don't forget to pick up your Piper and Poppy Designs Melissa Leah Garrett skincare collaboration set. That information will be in the description bar down below. I will have a link in the description bar where you can pick up these nice Too Faced goodies for you, yourself, or a loved one, whatever. A link for that will be in the description bar down below as well. And yeah, as always, you can follow me on Facebook at facebook.com/Melissa Leah Garrett, on Snapchat as Melissa Leah 1223, and on Instagram as Melissa Leah Garrett. Come on over. We have fun on those pages as well. I do not, however, have a Twitter account, so if you see one with my face and this gorgeous smile, report it because it's fake. Also, if that subscribe button is red, it's the wrong color. You need to change it. And don't forget to share this channel out to everyone as well. And while you're at it, go ahead and hit that notification bell, because unfortunately YouTube was destined to make that bell a thing. That way you know when I'm posting, even though we know I mainly post on Tuesdays and Fridays. I love you all so much, and I will see you on Tuesday. Bye! I'm drinking out my new cup. That one is on vacation. My hair looks really flat today. Really straight. It's very rare. Smell of Christmas, liquid lipstick, liquid. My hair flying everywhere. Now, to do the fun part of editing and get this bad boy up so you guys can see all the awesomeness.